As one of the 2 lowest cost starter ships alongside the Mustang Alpha, the Aurora MR is one of the most commonly owned ships in the verse. Unfortunately, these starter ships don't really come standard with the greatest components. For new players in the verse, the wide varieties of components you can purchase for your ships can be intimidating. So, here are my personal suggestions for the best upgrades for your Aurora. If this is your first time here, consider subscribing to support me and my channel. If you're a new player just thinking of getting the game, use my referral code in the video description below for an extra 5,000 starting credits. Also, feel free to check out my Discord server where we've got a great community of Star Citizens who are very friendly to newer players. Now then, we've got a lot to cover, so let's jump right into this. We'll be covering components in order of most important to least important, along with where to find them and how much they will cost. I'm also prioritizing components that are easily accessible and cheap over pure performance. Keep in mind that after replacing a component, you may be told the ship has an error or not enough power. This can be fixed by manually cycling power to the new components from your onboard MFDs. The Aurora comes with fairly decent stock components, but it's a bit lacking on the firepower side, as by default it only has 2 of its 4 weapon hardpoints filled. Head to the Center Mass shop at Area 18 to buy 2 more CF117 Bulldog laser repeaters for 3,145 Alpha UEC each. These can also be found at the Center Mass at New Babbage for the same price. If you feel the need to, you can also buy a pair of size 1 gimbals for these guns for 991 Alpha UEC each, though this is not necessary by any means. The next stop is going to be at the L2 Lagrange station. Here you should be able to purchase some Task Force 1 missiles at the ship's weapon shop for 58 Alpha UEC each. These missiles are excellent and very cheap for how powerful they are. Also at L2, you'll find the JS300 power plant in the Platinum Bay shop for 19,700 Alpha UEC. This power plant is a bit on the pricier side, I know, but it's well worth the price for the performance it offers. This power plant can also be found at Grimhex and at Cousin Crow's in Orizon. The last stop on this little trip is the Platinum Bay at L5. Here you should find the excellent Atlas Quantum Drive for 17,900 Alpha UEC. This drive can only be found in this shop, so snag it while you're here. Also available here are the 7 SA Concorde shield generators, which are quite good and very inexpensive at only 12,650 Alpha UEC each. These can also be found at L3, New Babbage, and Bajini Point. Grab 2 of these. The stock coolers that come with the Aurora are pretty good, so there's really no need to spend a bunch of credits to upgrade them. You'll do just fine with the stock components here. If you really want to max out your coolers though, you can head to the Omega Pro at New Babbage and buy a Zero Rush, the fastest cooler, and an Ultra Flow, the highest capacity cooler, for the best combo package. This will cost a total of 43,700 Alpha UEC for just the 2 coolers. If you decide to purchase everything on this little shopping list, minus the coolers, it'll run you around 75,297 Alpha UEC. You don't need to spend it all at once though, just grab what you can afford when you can. Please remember that while these are my personal recommendations of what to put on your Aurora, this is by no means the perfect way to equip this ship. You are free to experiment with what you like to use on your ships, and build them however you like to suit your personal playstyle. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like so I know to make more videos like this in the future. If you have any recommendations for ships I should take a look at next, please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the verse.